on the June 11th edition of OutDaughtered. The long-married couple who have 6 daughters broadcast some well-earned alone time to themselves. Their kids, Blake, 13, and Riley, Ava, Olivia, Parker, and Hazel, 9, are quintuplets. Nevertheless, they encounter fresh difficulties wherever they go. The complete opposites of each other's love languages are discovered by Danielle and Adam while visiting a couple's retreat, and a specialist says that can lead to many issues. Since I've had to take care of myself so much since I was a child, Danielle explains in People's exclusive peek at the episode that acts of service are her love language. For someone to relieve me of this burden, it's a tremendous amount of love. A small gesture of love would be starting the laundry since you know I do it, and you know it would be helpful to me. I can tell you love me by that. That's my understanding of love, she continues. But Adam claims that physical contact and affirmation are his love languages. This made his wife understand that, in a literal sense, her 2 favorite things are actually his 2 least favorite things. The retreat leader informs the couples that physical contact might be the most difficult of the 5 love languages: words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving presents, and quality time. It may be really difficult if one person needs a lot of contact, and we can't fake that. But on the other hand, the other person is a very low-touch person and wants that. Utters. The closeness of connection is the true essence of it all. It takes 10 times more effort than any other love language to provide for your mate when they need that. When Adam says, "They say opposites attract," in a confessional, he's responding to what he learned at the retreat. There is undeniably some appeal there, I suppose. He goes on, however, it makes things a lot more tough. And occasionally there are flare-ups, but marriage and love require effort. In a similar vein, Danielle considers her lessons learned and remarks on her history. We aren't exactly rosy-colored sisters like that where I grew up. We still adore one another, though. And even though I like Adam and his family, I find it unusual that they are more devoted to one another. Nevertheless, we may choose to put the needs of others above our own, which should make loving one another easier. Following the conclusion that Danielle and Adam are the most difficult pairs to match, one who values physical touch and the other who doesn't, she states, "Love languages are so important because if you know it and you do nothing about it, problems start." Hazel Busby is always Uncle Dale Mills' favorite, even if OutDaughtered has emphasized his bond with the Busby Quints. The program also discusses Riley Busby and Uncle Dale's lighthearted feud. Nevertheless, when they work together, the 2 are unstoppable despite their past of bullying one another. In the most recent instance, they have a picture that showcases one grotesque appearance from the dynamic pair. Riley Busby is Uncle Dale Mills' co-conspirator, even though Hazel Busby is undoubtedly his favorite due to their incredibly strong Dazel link. Riley had a fiery personality in the Quints' early years. In one episode, he even smacked Uncle Dale. She has also referred to him as a jerk. Riley and Uncle Dale, however, are a recipe for trouble when they get together. They enjoy playing practical jokes whenever they can and have a fantastic sense of humor. They appear to be the ideal combination for causing trouble together as Riley gets older. Uncle Dale just shared documentation of a particularly repulsive scheme they came up with. Uncle Dale Mills is unquestionably a delightful guy. An important role in the Busby Quints' lives is played by him and Aunt Kiki. He shared an adorable play session that became a little crazy on his Instagram stories, but it was still a wonderful shot. Riley Busby and Uncle Dale make 2 terrible looks in the picture as they get all dolled up. Without a sure, it appears that they applied a lot of bright red lipstick and baby blue eyeshadow. Riley's hair was pushed back, and Uncle Dale's cap was turned back to reveal a permanent scowl, a full set of teeth, and ridged eyebrows. Though it's probably a filter, the 2 appear to have taken a big hit from the cosmetic kit. They come out as a little haggard, someone who has spent 40 years doing the same public service job, and someone who feels underappreciated. "It's been a long day," the caption reads. #Riley at D. Busby. They do, however, get a great picture opportunity with Danielle Busby thanks to their horrible shot. The greatest Uncle Riley Busby, Parker, Hazel, Olivia, Blake, and Ava could ever want for is Uncle Dale Mills, without a doubt. The OutDaughtered group has a close-knit group dynamic. Extensive family spending time together is a lovely sight. The bond between Danielle Busby and her sisters is evident. The opportunity to be close with aunts, uncles, and cousins has also been provided to the entire family. It's encouraging to see the girls re-establishing their connection with their family, especially as they get older.